So here I am again. I realize there's a new pack now of Raven. It's black and gold. I think I'm going to redo my truck. If I can keep the same, they don't all fit, but I can still keep the same 8x4, then I will do so. So, there we go. Parking brake off. Start off with C2 lights on. It's getting late-ish in the day, but I was driving 12 hours this afternoon. Big time. Guess I need lights on. Sort of need lights on. And took a break, had a shower, a few little chores around the house. Then went out to the coffee shop, got some coffee, got it ground. Because I'm going to Toronto to visit my girlfriend and she doesn't have a grinder. And they ask what's it for, and I say, yeah, paper cone, so they know how to adjust it. There was somebody ahead of me, maybe not there, maybe somebody else, but they were buying coffee and they wanted it ground, and they said range top. Now I had to explain to the girl at Bridgehead, range was another name for a stove. Sorry, I'm pausing there. I'm not sure why she didn't get that, but yes. So I had to tell her that range was another name for stove. So it was like somebody saying, no, I want to, what kind of grind, the grind is like what kind of coffee machine. And it was basically, for the kind that goes on top of a stove. I guess that's a old style percolator, but also can be, a French press, vacuum pot. There's a few styles that rely on you boiling the water and then sucking it back through some sort of filtery thingy. So, anyways, got some coffee, and then I wanted to get some sliced meat, and I was going to walk over to the grocery store, which is sort of another 2 blocks the other way past my slowing down. Ow. I've also got force feedback on, so this is vibrating my can I go in between these things? I sort of am, which can vibrate your force feedback, vibrates the steering wheel, and possibly surprises my neighbor downstairs. But it's his kitchen below my desk in my office. So anyways, I was still going to get some some sliced meat, and stopped in at the deli. It's bagel. It's a bagel place, bagel I think it's called, and it's a deli. I never think of it. I just think of it, no, they're more than bagels. Think of it, a deli, sliced meat and stuff. Not as good as the Metro, but they're there. Maybe it may be better, maybe a little more expensive, but I don't know. Got some nice German salami. I don't think I've ever stopped in there with my girlfriend. She's from Toronto, lives in a Polish neighborhood. Ow. Lives in the Polish neighborhood. With several delis, and loves to shop at the deli, so. And maybe I'll keep the grocery store for groceries. Canned goods. There's a herb and spice place, it's called. It's a small grocery, and they have, again, they specialize in dried foods and fruits and vegetables, and they're not much more expensive than the grocery store. And again, they're local. Now, I'm tempted to boycott them a little bit because when the minimum wage went up, they cut their hours. I suspect, and this was done in January, I suspect that the minimum wage, if it was, I don't think it would have made that much difference on their profits. I think they probably, after Christmas, they just had a lot less traffic, and they were thinking should probably close at 7 instead of 8. Hey, we have an excuse. So they did. And unfortunately, it means that, late at night, maybe you've got your part-timers, somebody working 8 hours a day is going to be there during the day probably. You get your part-timers, and so your part-timers went from, what did it go, from 12 to 16, 14 to 16, 12.50 to 16. Anyways, it went up. Good chunk. Maybe it was 12 to 14. Anyways. Minimum wage went up a good chunk, but if they lost an hour every day, so no point. Why are we in a parade? And why do we have a cop there? Not doing anything useful to get the parade moving. Why is there somebody standing there? Do we need gas? Oh, we could get gas. We're down to, third of a tank. When in doubt, it's always good to get gas, and I guess we might as well, because we're not going anywhere fast, so. Oh. I love these things. Okay. This is the highway. Just somebody put a building in the middle of the freaking highway. Apparently. Okay, don't cut it too tight. Well, there's the gas thing there. Okay. Can we get there from here? Probably. If we go like this. It's bizarre, right? Not only do we have a building in the middle of a freaking road, but the gas is some guy's truck. Oh, there's nobody here to see this. Dang. You guys are missing something weird. Ooh, we've got a lot of trucks. I guess we turn right into them. And we wonder if someone is going to see us and let us out. Yes, that guy is. Possibly because I blocked him. So, I do that. I do something like that when I'm driving. IRL. Pull up, pull over. Not really cutting somebody off, but sort of cutting them off. I wave a thank you to them. Possibly they're thinking, screw you, I didn't let you out. What's this? Oh, this is a, oh no, I thought it was a, that was weird. I thought it was a pilot car. Okay, let's put the high beams on again. Oh, we were gonna rest. Dang. Can we rest? What if we rest? If we rest, it will be ETA Sunday 12:32. That'll be Monday at noonish, and we're supposed to be there Monday at Tuesday, so we could have rested. Damn. Somewhere, I don't know if there actually was a place there to rest. It looked a little peculiar. You know? I know what's going to happen. We're going to keep looking for a resting place, and it's going to get later and later. And it's going to not be dark. See, I mean, it's dark-ish, but you know, it'll be not dark enough, and we'll say, oh, the hell with it. Because right now, we're going to be there Sunday noon, and it's Friday. We don't have enough spare. We got a couple of days spare, but I don't think we have enough spare to rest too many times. It might be, well, if we get a renting place before midnight, we'll rest. How's that? Got a deal? It's a deal. Geez, I still have my long johns on. Glad I took my wool jacket off. It's coolish in my house, but it's warmish with my long johns on, even though they're the light life of things. Okay, so, yep, some tunes, good. I really don't like that one. Where's my, there they are. Not sure why my mirrors were not up there. I think I was playing around with OBS settings, and my defaults for changing different things in OBS is Alt F2, and it's possible that this game just sees the F2, ignores the Alt day. I was going to pick up wine, I didn't, and then I realized I have an excellent bottle of wine that I'll have to get, when I go for more, I'll bring the bottle back to tell you the name. Part of the reason it's excellent is it was free. Had a party a couple of weeks ago. Big BYOB thing. And I did the food. Well, Patty bought the food, really. What the hell is that on the road? Big freaking bumps, I think. Glad I slowed down. I think it reflected back like that. Hello. What is my truck? My truck is a Scania 8x4. Oops, with the signal still going like an old man. Hard to see. It's got that Scania. It's red with that silver Scania thing on it. It is a 620 horsepower, and I've got the 12+2 automatic transmission. Here's a better view of it. I don't have a lot of bling in it, but it's the mix I like for heavy haul. I want to do heavy haul with enough of a challenge that it takes me a while to accelerate. It's kind of hard to get up hills and stuff like that. Now on this map, Russian Open Space, I'd like to pull around those 75-ton ICBMs. And yeah, it is a nice truck. And I'm not sure what the actual, how much of that, I should research. It's 75-ton, but I don't think the ICBM itself is that 75. I think that's including trailer weight. So I'll have to try to find out how much these weights are. If we had weigh scales, we could pull out of them and see, but we don't, so we can't. But as I said, on this map, Russian open spaces in the north, there is... This guy's gonna pass me, little bugger. Haha. In the north, there is... I didn't want to let him in. Snow, and the snow normally on Russian open spaces slows you down when you're just driving through it, like it should, and slows you down trying to climb a hill, like it should. But I was not able to get up some hills, no matter what I did, with my 75 ton of this truck. So I ended up using the mod high speed and snow that takes the snow effect away for Russian open space. And just simulates everything as road. There we go. But I don't like that compromise. I have a copy of the high speed and snow file from the developer. He calls it unpacked. So I'm going to modify it. Modify it, make the snow act like maybe a dirt road. Oh, parcel 0214 seems to have left me. If you haven't, if you're still there, do follow. That's a good one. I think pork chop's something for supper. Maybe a stir fry. I've got those cocktail tomatoes. Tomatoes. Just thinking about supper here. But I thought I'd drive for a while anyways. So thanks for joining. Feel free to follow. I think I'm going to drive for another hour. I've driven 2.5 hours on this map. We are two-thirds of the way through. Let me oh, thank you for the follow. It'll pop up on the screen in a sec. Parcel 0214, thank you. We are here. Started down here. We're in Russian open spaces, which is a hell of a big map. We're going to hear Archangel. You can look at it compared to Rust map and ETS2. No, it's definitely open spaces. So. And it's through SCS forum, and it's truck-sim. Truck-sim. I forget, it's .org or .ru or something. It's a Russian group, and you actually have to use Google Truck Translate on their page because everything's in Russian. But I think they did the Rust map and some others, and they also do Russian open space and do a fine job of it. There's a lot of variety of, considering the size of the map, a lot of work. Some places are like this, all the same trees, but some are a variety of trees, and when you get in your towns, there's a variety of kinds of buildings and stuff. There's often trucks scattered around next to the road blocking you, or when you go to pick up a load, there's, somebody's left the forklift out, stuff like this. Good maps, good maps. I'd make a donation if I could, but they... Our Yandex site, which is some kind of Russian supplier, I think, of internet services and banking and stuff. I don't know. So I've figured out how to get. I can get a Yandex account and I can transfer to it from my Visa or PayPal, and then they can get the money out. But I don't know. If the only the guy had a PayPal button, you know. I guess I should have one too, eh? Who knows? Okay, so we were thinking of. Oh yeah, everybody's gonna flash their lights at me. Oh, and then there's a hill coming up, so let's go fast. I think we close out at 104. I'm limited to 90 miles an hour, maybe 104k. I don't know. But oh, I am getting up this hill. Oh, I wasn't sure what was happening. It was confusing up there because I had my high beams on. I couldn't tell what was happening, but it was. Truck and a car. Do I need to pass him? Can I pass him? I think he's going to get moving too fast. It's going to be like one of those people that you try to pass and they just step on the gas. Anyways, thanks for joining. I've got a, my chat rules are just don't be a jerk. I've moved my chat window over to the side of the screen next closest to my game screen so I actually see people's chat messages. I'm driving a Scania S. 620 horsepower, 12 plus 2 transmission with a, I think 3.96 differential, rear differential, just to give me the gearing so I can pull heavy loads easily. That means the fastest I can go at 1500k, sorry, yeah, 1500 RPM, which is sort of the top range. Fastest I can go is 90 at 1500, but that's okay. I tried multiplayer. And I was just on my own. So, and I missed these options and all this AI doing cool things and stuff, but I was on my own on multiplayer. It's okay. My only language is English with a bit of French, so everybody else's English is probably better than whatever my attempt at their language would be. So I tried multiplayer, but I was on my own, and too many times I was playing and then just somebody rammed into me. And then I figured out shadow play and stuff off my with my GTX 750 card, so I set it up to record the last 20 seconds or whatever. So and I think the report, even just the click on screen report works. So you can report people, but it just seemed like a lot of trouble. You're having a good time, somebody rams you, and then you're off the road and you got to get towed to a garage, and then you report them and they're probably going to be back, but somebody else will hit you in the meantime. So multiplayer would be, I guess, would be fun in a convoy. Unfortunately, I don't have a multiplayer truck. My understanding is you need to keep a separate profile for multiplayer. I had a bunch of profiles, and then a while ago, last year, I tried to consolidate and fix things on my computer and move files around and change where the game was and stuff, and lo and behold, as you can guess, I deleted my profiles. So I had to start all over again. I'm up to level 26 with this one, but actually there's a group I'm in, a group, Lazy Truckers, a VLC, a VTC, Virtual Truck Company, and a bunch of them get together for multiplayer, I think, via Discord. So I should try that. So two obstacles here. I need a truck for multiplayer. and then I need a bunch of people for multiplayer. But it's I've watched multiplayer, and if it's a good, even looking online, there are some groups that are open. I'm not sure whether they announce. They probably announce ahead of time, and it's just, join if you want. We're all meeting in Rotterdam and heading to so and so. So what I do in Europe, I'd probably use this truck, or a variant of this truck. Which means I gotta churn through some hours or find a cheat to give me points and money right away. I could do, I'm thinking again, I could do multiplayer. Need to get a truck, like a profile, I need to find a group, and I need to figure out how to do it via Discord so you can chat with people. Jesus, how come we're, let me see where we are. Yeah, see, we were thinking of pulling off the road and resting. It's gonna be another half hour anyways before we can. We could get gas too, depending on how we're doing, but I think we're okay. But it's already 1:04 in the morning, so if it's 2 by the time we get to a place to rest, oh well, there's no point really. Getting too close to morning. See, here we are, land of the midnight sun, and look, it's 1:04 and it's really bright out. We will be pushing through. I think you're player number 16, which is nice. I think I have 15 or 16, which is good. My suspicion is once you get a bunch of players, followers, then people say, oh, people are following this person, maybe he's good. Let me see how long I've been driving now. I said I was going to drive for an hour. Excuse me. Well, I'll be driving for half an hour. Okay, so. Obviously, time flies when you are driving in the rain. I drove for 2.5 hours this afternoon, and then I started getting dopey. Dopier than usual. Ooh, scary storm, kids. Well, that's an interesting building. Yep, da 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 da. Who's this guy sitting like that? I don't know. It's still cleared. Like even at this, I think I'm clearing. Yeah. How come there's no? Oh, okay. Somebody out for a walk in the rain, looking very casual. I thought there was a pause for light or something, but no. Just slowing slightly. This is a yield. Nothing critical if I cut the corner. Nope. And nobody coming, so we can go like this. Oh look, we've discovered a... and we don't care. Look, yield. Yes. Oh, lots of traffic. Okay, thank you. How are we doing so far on this? 0 damage on the trailer. Even if we get damage on the trailer, I think we have exceeded our expectations. Because I usually get near, not this far. I rarely get this far. I don't know, double, triple negatives. I never don't get this far. Who knows? I usually get, I don't know, a fraction of this distance. Somebody clips me, or I clip somebody, or some freaking stupid thing happens. And now I'll do something freaking stupid. No, we're good. See, it's getting right out. Just a sec, I have to go check. Well, I get some more wine. I'll have to go check my dinner. I'm thawing some chops to, I don't know, maybe I'll stir fry them or something. We're just booting along here, aren't we? Turn the radio up a bit. So I'm not sure. It's 7 o'clock or so here. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Have our clocks changed? I don't think so. 8 o'clock. Oh, what the hell? Come on. Jeez, Jesus, freaking AI is so annoying. You know, I should just push this stupid idiot. Look at the space in front of it. You could accelerate. Oh yeah, you could. No idea why we slowed down on that hill. And I can accelerate a bit better than usual, because I got this big load, or big engine, but still. Oh, okay, we're slowing down because there was a merge thing, and I guess what happened possibly is the AI gets in it. Its knickers in a knot, and doesn't know whether to pause or not. We seem to have a detour here. Possibly could go straight through, but we won't try that, okay? Good, we cut that wide enough that we didn't hit anybody. We did a thing and nobody was coming, that's what I recommend. Yeah, thanks for joining Parsa 2014. lots of equipment there. You can hear it churning around. So 3:02 in the morning, and well, we really don't even need the lights on, do we? Jeez, this is weird. Land in the midnight sun or what? Okay, boot it up, boot it up, boot it up. We're going. 60K, woohoo! Just rolling down the highway. I should set up my green screen later tonight. So I'm hoping that as people follow me and join my chat and I talk to them, they find me a nice person and not hyper, not loud. I don't know. So I watch some people stream, so they're just talking non-stop, and they're like, they're like a radio DJ or something. No dead time in the air. I should talk to my friend John. Hopefully he's still around, not dead. I haven't seen him at the pub in a long time. John Workman John. He was a DJ on Shea 106 here in Ottawa years ago, and he's got the DJ voice, and he knows a lot of music and stuff like this. And he's an interesting guy. I should track him down. Note to self: find Workman John and ask him. Ask him how he keeps the patter going as a DJ, and how he doesn't let any dead air happen. Does he have a list? Does he have a bunch of topics, or is he just one of those people that never shuts up? Well, that's possible, somewhere like that. I'm not. I'm happy just to be quiet, but so this is not too exciting. It's I guess they're spruce. Just trees, eh? Where's our tunes? Hey, isn't that cool, man? Gotta love that free YouTube copyright free music. Okay. So if I can do some supper, I should do it like around 8 o'clock. I left a couple of pork chops out, just a thaw. I could do that. Just slice them and then slice them and do a stir fry. Could do that. Or I could just do onions. Do some onions, garlic. Could do a stew, but it's really good pork. It's a shame to waste it on that, but no, better to stir fry. I'll do that. Oh, look at us going fast here. Slow down. I was looking for the volume button at the same time. There's me riding the rumble strip. So, thanks for joining. If you've just joined, we're driving. We're driving to, well, the Archangel area, eventually, from here to there. From way down here, military unit 1024 on Russian open spaces, all the way up to Severodvinsk, I think is our target. On this, which is much bigger than Rust map or ETS. Big freaking map. Oh, don't need wipers anymore, do we? We are going down the hill again. So. I tend to rooftop drive because I like the scenery. There's the truck. Nice, eh? Scania 620 horsepower, 12+2 transmission, 8x4, 4 drive wheels, and an extra 2 is the steer axle. So, do follow if you'd like to be notified as to when I pop back on. I tend to do it every day lately. A couple of times a day, too many times a day. I have writing stuff that I should be doing for my books, but Wednesday I head down to Toronto for a week to my girlfriend's. She sleeps in the mornings till about 11:30, so I bring my laptop and I write for a couple hours. Bring my coffee, have some cereal, write for a while. It's very nice. Yeah. I'll just pass this guy. I hit him, but I don't think. Ha! No damage to the trailer. Good. I don't know. I come up to these intersections and I assume that I have the right of way, but unless you have that yellow diamond, nope. Okay, here's a little slow tractor. That the AI throws up. Yeah, that car was passing and stopped, so I'm betting, yep, there was a car coming around the corner. Okay, this may take a while. Downhill, get a bit of a run at it. Pull back in. The AI cars tend to slow down when they see you coming, which is a good way of cheating. I need to go get some more wine, but I'll just do a quick pause. I'll be right back. I'll put my little slideshow up of photos I took last summer. Let me get on the straightaway first. Photos I took last summer of Hippity Hop. I know it's not called Hippity Hop. Be right back. I gotta find the right buttons here. There. I'm back again. Oh, and there's a train. I got some wine. It's Artera. Look at this. I think they run on timers. Yeah, okay, now it's clear. The wine is called Artera, a Pinot Noir. I mean, the vineyard is called Artera. It's the Niagara Peninsula, which is southwestern Ontario. It's quite warm down there. A good place for wine. They have come a long way. You know, when I was first buying wine, when would I first be buying wine? Well, I'm 71, so you can guess when I first started buying wine in Ontario. You know, the big one we had from there were things like, well, Bright's wine, Jordan Valley, Baby Duck. Baby Duck was a sweet, blended, fizzy, disgusting, cheap, sorry, should have put cheap in before the disgusting wine. But now the wines are pretty good. This was a wine that somebody brought to a party. We'll have to check and see how much it was. Not that I'm... gas? Yeah, when in doubt, get gas. Not that I'm judging them on how much they spent for the wine, but it's nice to find a wine that... I mean, if it's like, oh, it's a good wine. Oh, it was $40. Yeah, okay. But, oh, it's a good wine. It was $9.95. Holy shit. Write this down. Well, probably not that cheap, but still, you know what I mean. Ding. Ding. I'm looking in the mirror in the upper right too to make sure nobody sneaks into the gas thing and pulls right through without even getting gas, just in hopes of hitting me. And they didn't. Oh. I love the way they put signs just to block you in this game. Okay, now there's nobody coming. And you have to check on the right. You know, there's a fence there. Okay, turn the signal off. Do we still have the wipers on? No. Ooh, somebody must have pulled out. Damn. One of the slow vehicles the AI puts in, I guess, realistic traffic mod. Little green tractors and yellow combine and another larger yellow tractor with, you know, big knobby tires. Or stake trucks. What kind of speed are we doing? Might be stake truck. It's going to be a while before we pass. Traffic is dependent on location and time. I guess, so the game thinks this is, or the guy who adds the traffic, he's cranked it up and down depending on location and time. It's really nice. Aside from the fact that he gets stuck. And see, he gets stuck behind this guy. He's not necessarily the bottleneck on this traffic. Booting it up again. So I have a counter, a Twitch counter, Streamlabs and Twitch. So Twitch sends the viewers counter. Twitch sends the counter for the number of viewers to Streamlabs. Streamlabs then pops it up on my stream. So it's the API, which I believe is application programming interface between Twitch and the rest of the world, that decides when it's going to send stuff out. Like, I think the way it works, like programs like Streamlabs set up a link with Twitch saying, okay, so Mike Young's one of our guys. You want to, what am I here? Okay, so Ravensview, Twitch/Ravensview wants to know how many viewers there are. So periodically send us, I guess, an update. So I don't know, every 20 minutes. Every 20 seconds, every 2 seconds, I don't know. At intervals, it fires it back, but if it's busy, these messages might be queued by software. I've written software. I know about these stuff. I know about these stuff. Possibly I need more wine. I got pork blade steak. I got to think what to do with that. What I need to do is cook it gently, because it's going to be tender. I used to do thick pork blade, thick pork shoulder roast on the barbecue. I should tell Patty that, my girlfriend. Things I want to barbecue. Pork. That was a car in my lane. Pork shoulder roast. Bratwurst sausage. I don't know. I may be 71, but I have my health, not too much weight, and I have some money, and it's nice that I can still buy and enjoy a variety of foods. I guess you don't realize until you have a food disorder that it's nice to be able to pretty well eat whatever you want in moderation. So, 2,000 kilometers to go. Putsy truck. So, you see, I'm not sure what happened. We were behind a long string of things, and now we're not. Could spawn a string of slow things in front of us. Let's get off these rumble strips. It could spawn in front of us, or accidents would be nice, or construction. I mean, what the hell's with this map? I think Rust map has more variety in terms of accidents and construction, but kind of interesting the way that those trees, they sort of seem to just head off into the sky, and it's like an afterthought that there's a field under them. Going up a hill, going slower. A12, shifting up, A11. A10. Oh yeah, I keep thinking when I'm listening to the engine that I want to try for a slightly throatier, more exciting. This is kind of nice. I think I had the V8 open pipes on at one time. That was pretty cool. Faster again, and we're speeding up. We must be going down a hill. There, we put our retarder on. Just at 1 notch. Off. retarder is a brake that works against the transmission, often with magnets or sometimes hydraulic fluid to slow you down. Doesn't use any brake pads. Nice. Oh, pay attention, Mike. We gotta turn here. Okay, now we have to turn here, and we hope that there's nobody behind us who is unsure of the concept and actually wants to turn right. Good, there was not, because sometimes that happens. There's a jerk behind you. Yep, we just made it, and I've learned on those kinds of intersections you have to swing very wide. If you don't, you drag along the railing. I was going to say I have no idea why they put the railing right around that corner like that. Well, I have a great idea. The obvious idea is the developers do it just to screw you around to make the game more fun. Okay, now we can pull out. Sorry if that jumping around screwed you around, but yeah, I really need to change that engine sound to be a open pipe or something. Keep riding that line, eh? Wait, are we really going south? Oh, okay, in a smaller scheme of things, we're really going west and then north. Coatless is probably where we'll hit the snow. So we missed a couple of towns, but I could just go back. I could just fly to them, do a go-to. Yeah, you know, whatever. Even this one, I'll do a go-to Vuktil, and then just fly down the highway. But I like the heavier loads though. There's a bunch of them in this, if you look at the job market. See, there's all those, and all those, so there's a bunch. This is 27 Sickle and the Topol M, both of them ICBMs. The Topals, I think these are added courtesy of the Russian map. And these are Jazzy Cat. He's like, yeah, thanks, Jazzy Cat. Do I need to park? No. Do I need to rest? No, no point resting now. We're gonna get in Sunday afternoon. I think we're gonna drive all night. Not literally, but figuratively. We're on the border with something. Oh, getting sloppy here. I think we need more wine. We don't need more gas. We're good. Or more rest. No, we're good. So it's the gas. Oh, $1.35. €135. Are we not in Russia anymore? Who knows? Oh yeah. Oh, you're starting to yawn now. Let's see how long we've been driving now. Let's check our driving time. Because I said I was going to drive for an hour. Well, it's been an hour. It has been an hour, so I could theoretically stop without guilt. Oh. I'm just thinking here. Where am I in miles? I had 3,400 to go. Went a little wide on that. I didn't have to. I guess I could stop when I'm halfway, like when I've got like maybe 1,800 to go. That'd be, you know. I've done this in 3 chunks. Groovy music. So you got 1,900 to go. Well, 1,997, but you know what I mean. Cut off that car. Big logs stacked. Well, they even have the ends cut, like with 2 cuts. Oh, just checking to make sure we don't have the wipers still on. Lots of gas too, eh? Yeah, 1,600K, actually, almost enough to make it. Except for the fact that with heavy haul, you use a bit more gas. Oh, and no, we've got turned off. Excuse me. I never bought a bag of chips. Damn, I'm gonna stuff in my face with chips right now. Oh, we're wobbling here. I think I need just to grab a granola or something. So, we'll wait till I run a straight stretch so we don't get surprised when we come back into the map. Yeah, movie. I had to get a, I had to get a granola bar to help me feeling a little peckish, and I wanted something to sit here and dig out of my teeth while I'm talking to you. And I had got a couple of pork shoulder chops that I needed to nuke for another minute, just to help them thaw. So I'm just looking at this high-rise highway. Oh, and planes. 2 planes. This plane's sort of landing on the highway. No, it's come pretty low. What do we have here? I wonder what we have here. Where are we? Well, we must be near a town. I mean, because yes, okay. So I presume if we were to look in the real world, nearest whatever this thing's called, there would be an airport. There's this thing here. Maybe this is where they're going to. Hopefully this will pop up in the map when we go through. As another place discovered. Let's see. Funny little wiggly road, eh? You gotta wonder how they do this when people do a map. How much is based on, well, it's not based on reality that much, but you know, they're doing a road between 2 towns. They're not going to do every crook and cranny and feature, but I guess they've either driven there themselves or they've Google mapped it all to shit. Google Street Viewed it. Don't seem to be spinning our load around. So they've done that so they know what's out there. And then they just decide, okay, we've got room for 4 features and you've listed 9. So part of it, I guess, is, well, which ones do we have as prefabs that we can just cut and paste and put in there? And there's this new one sufficient enough that we can reuse it somewhere else, or that it really makes sense, like the Eiffel Tower in the distance. Yes, we need this. No, we won't reuse it. Thank you. On the other hand, map for ATS, and also on the Canada Dream that goes with it, there are a number of cities that have towers that look a lot like the Seattle Space Needle. I think including Toronto's. Including Toronto's CN Tower. Comes out of the CN grounds, and it's called the CN Tower, and they haven't really changed the branding, as opposed, you know, to hockey rinks and stuff that every few years it seems to change. Oh no, that's not the Rogers Center, that's now the Bell Center. Oh no, that's now the Seagram's Center. Whatever. Sorry, I like taking pictures of when there's planes flying up. Well, interesting gyrations through here. Again, hoping we discover this place. feel like Vasco da Gama or something. I'm not sure why there's flashing lights there, but there is. Oh, there's more lanes. No, we're good. Thank you. But let's stay on that sort of zoom. Excuse me. Garbage trucks. Oh, I avoid those now. I've gotten burned too many times trying to bring a garbage truck into a dump. There's a path you can take that'll get you to the pile, but it's up over a lot of garbage. It's not intuitively obvious which way to go all the time. And if you have an underpowered truck or it's raining, yeah. Oh, we're gonna drive to 1700. We're 18. Yeah, okay. Okay, so. I think because we had 34 to go, we do it 56 to 34, I think, which is like 1200. And we'll go from 34 to 17, which is, well, 1700, but it's half. That means we just need one more run, which will be, let me look and see how much game time I've spent so far. Sorry, but 118, so you know, maybe 1.5, maybe an hour and a half of game time will get me there. I can do that later on this evening. Ooh, road gets narrow. Better make a decision there, little buddy. Okay, you did. Thank you. Ooh, I'm ready for a nap now. You may witness somebody falling asleep on Twitch. Nodding off, crashing into something. Oh, shit. Oh no, I do have to go that way. Good. Not paying attention, I thought I got trapped into a lane that I didn't want to go down. No, I'm good. It's a weird. I don't know, they got the border right down the middle pretty well. Oh shit, I'm aired. Did I hit something? Did I damage? Truck is good. Truck is okay. Truck we can fix. Oh, I thought it was caught on the rail. It'd be like, okay, truck we can fix except when we're caught on the rail. But yes, probably good motivation to leave. Getting sloppy like that. Whack on the rail. Worse than whack-a-mole. Do we have a repair coming up in the future? Not that we have to, but you know, I'd like to, because sometimes, no, we want world map. Sometimes this manifests itself as just slightly erratic behavior. Okay, well, okay, so we've got one here, we can repair there, go like this, and then back here, not much difference, or nope. about this one? Sort of. I don't know. We've got what? 4% tires. Who cares? Okay. Let's go to 1700 even. And then we'll just stop. Because it's either that or have more wine. Do lots of saves and crash. And then the stream becomes Grandpa Drinks and Drives. Gramps Drinks and Drives. Grandpa. Yes, we're pulling out. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Oh, geez, come on, you stupid freaking bus. God. You can go a lot faster than that. And you just choose not to. Because look at him now. Watch. You'll just take off now. You damn fool. Well, maybe I'll watch some TV later on tonight. I've downloaded Thor, Ragnarok and Rock. I don't know. It's light, you know. Definitely not a serious drama. Not sure how much of it I can stand. We're gonna quit now. Cause we gotta make some supper. Have more wine. You know, yay Saturday night. We may be back on later tonight as Grandpa Drinks and Drives. Who knows? Where the hell is the stop button? Oh yes, this one. Alt F8.